Hey guys, my name is Maya. I'm a part of Oxford College of Emory University's first London launch program. So I thought that I would take you guys along with me throughout the next few months and show you what it's like. Today is the first day of orientation. We have a pre-orientation for London launch students, and then we'll all be doing regular orientation with everyone else on Oxford College of Emory University's campus, and then we will be flying out to London. So I'm going to probably release my first little vlog just as like a first week orientation sort of thing, and I'll be kind of showing you guys what it's like, and then other weeks I'll probably do like a weekly video just on my life as someone in this program, and hopefully I can answer any questions you might be having if you're considering applying to this program in this upcoming year or in the next few years, bearing in mind we're the guinea pigs of this program, so things will definitely change. There's definitely already been some hiccups in setting things up, but I'm really excited. Also, please be nice about my editing skills. I'm not an editor or even really a film type person in general. I just like watching YouTube videos. I figured I'd make some. And I'm using iMovie, so really, like, I'm at the lowest of the lows, so we're not gonna be judging here. I'm excited to take you guys along with me, and hopefully I'll be able to improve these videos as time goes on as well. So yeah. Right now I'm going to show you guys the dorm that I'm staying in. We are not staying in the dorms that we will necessarily be in when we come back for the spring semester. We are just in some random dorms that they assigned to us. So currently I am in a double, but it's just me in here. They provided us with bed sheets and a blanket. They provided us with this pillow. I brought my own pillow because I love it, and I need to be able to sleep on a good pillow, but this is actually quite comfortable. I didn't expect it to be so comfortable, so maybe you don't have to bring your own pillow. I don't know. Brought some snacks. We actually just bought these at the grocery store nearby, and hopefully I'll be able to package them. I have barely any room right now, but this is the setup. I have some essentials here. They only gave us one towel, so that's a little bit odd. What if I want to wipe my hands? What if I want to wash my face? You know, that's a little interesting to me. Every room comes with a sink, so it's all communal bathrooms, but we do have our own sinks here, which is very good because I don't want to be doing my skincare and my hair and makeup in a communal bathroom. So that's how it is. Yay! The things that drew me in was like, nice. How about want to get in? Cheers! Drink it! Drink it! Drink it! Oh my god. You want to get in the middle? Yay! Good morning. It's day 2 of the London launch pre-orientation. I slept pretty comfy. This bed is, pretty comfortable, all things considered. I've slept on worse. But I'm about to head to the dining hall for breakfast, and then we have activities. So I'm going to take you guys along. Alright guys, I've done a pretty shit job of vlogging today also. I think for all of orientation week I probably won't be doing as much filming just because I'll be meeting a lot of people that might not be comfortable being filmed. I'll be really invested in meeting those people and forming new connections, and I don't want to be putting a camera in between me and my friendships, my potential friendships. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. Definitely the more interesting thing is the London launch, but I wanted to film orientation as well, just to keep people who might be interested informed on kind of how it works. So today is day 2. What did we do today? We did a lot of getting a lot of information about safety abroad, IT abroad, stuff like that, how we can access the library, even like through our computers. We did a bit of arts and crafts, which made it less sitting around all day kind of. We did, like, I made a vision board, which I can actually show you guys. Hold on. Here's my vision board. So I can explain a little bit, but really the whole inspo for me, they didn't really give us much instruction, but my inspo was kind of just like the general future that I want to have. So obviously there's some London references to Union Jack, my sketch of Big Ben, which is a little bit messy, but that's okay. I have kind of some references to a more like peaceful life in my future, hopefully a very comfortable one. This is a picture of people like at a table. Like I want this sort of community that all, you know, picnics and sharing food together. And of course I also included some books here, books here. I drew one and I wrote some manifestations about being studious abroad. So I will not forget that, you know, this is college. So we do have to, unfortunately, take classes and study. I also drew a kayak. I don't know if you can tell, my mom thought it was fire, but it's a kayak going off into the distance because that kind of refers to adventure, and I love kayaking. So that's my vision board. What else did we do today? That's kind of it. We experienced the dining hall for breakfast and lunch, and now for the rest of the day, we're gonna eat dinner, and there's gonna be like an evening social with not just us from the London launch, but also people from the Ignite program and some other stuff. So that's that. I promise I will get better at filming as I go along, and definitely better at editing if this video is kind of bad with that. But I hope that I'm giving you some information. These are the only 2 days. Today was the last day of the actual London launch orientation. The rest of the days are going to be kind of orientation for everyone. So it kind of gives you insight also into regular new student orientation. We are going to be mixed in. Our orientation groups are different than our London launch group. So like me and another girl from the London launch are going to be in one group, and everybody else is kind of split up, and there's a bunch of new people coming in, which is a really long way to say that's it for the pre-orientation. And yeah, I will be filming the rest of orientation though, just to give you guys an idea. See y'all later. Hey y'all. Okay, this angle's terrible. All right, this is me post social. I got my glow in the dark. I don't know if they're still glow in the dark. Let's test it out. Yes, they are. You can't see me. Hey, I'm back. So this is me post social. They had King of Pops. Love King of Pops. They had pizza, but they didn't tell us they were gonna have pizza, so nobody really ate it because everybody got dinner in the dining hall. Like, hello. And I got so sweaty and tired because we played Just Dance. Played? Do you play Just Dance or do you do Just? I don't know. But we did Just Dance. And I was doing Rasputin, I don't know. And I was doing the like down on the ground, and I was like getting literally on my knees, like, I don't know how far back I have to go to show you this. But I was like, ow, oh my God, I was down here, you know? Except now, obviously, that hurts. I started walking up the stairs, cramp right here. It was so bad. So that's how I'm doing now. I'm a little broken and battered, but I get to test out the showers, so that's cool. But yeah, that was today, and now all that's left is to go to sleep, and tomorrow there's new student orientation. But because we don't have to move in, we get to sleep in for a little bit because the first bit of the day is everybody moving in. So yeah. Hey guys. It is new student orientation, day 1. I'm wearing a new shirt. And I intended to wake up at like 10 because we get to sleep in, but I did get woken up many a time, and I don't really get up to pee in the middle of the night here because it's such a far walk. So I woke up this morning at like 8:15 and I really had to pee, and people were starting to be loud because they were starting to move in, but I went back to sleep for like 30 minutes, so I got up at 8:45. So yeah, taking a few more meds, just so, you know, not dying here. Did find the water fountain in the dorm room. Last night, I planned to start editing this video. I went to find the water fountain, and then one of the girls from the London Lodge saw me in the hallway, and she was like, "Why don't you come in?" Because I had a question I was trying to figure out. She showed me, and then we all went downstairs and hung out for a little bit. So yeah, I didn't start editing yet.
Yeah. Moment to plan where you're gonna meet with your student later. We will be back together at 4:20.
Hi vlog, we're at the Coke Toast. I'm with my mom. She left work early to come here. And yeah, so we're gonna, it's like a big tradition at Emory.
Your lives and the special community that will help you make the most of it. Congratulations and welcome. We are thrilled to have you.
Yeah, I love the rain. I don't want to just be filming them in front of me, but I'm like...
Hey y'all, so it is day 4 total, but day 2 of new student orientation. It's a Saturday, and I could have slept like an extra hour, but I ended up getting up at 8 so that I could go get ready, get some breakfast, and go to this optional like mindful morning is what it's called. And we're basically going to be making like felt plants, which is a fun little thing I can take to my dorm if I have any room in my suitcase. And if I don't, I'll just wait until I get back, and I'll have someone keep it for me until I get back. So yeah, that's that. I'll see how much I can film today. I started editing the video last night, and I already do have a lot of footage because I just talk so much. So maybe it'll be a long video, who knows. I'm putting on my black sneakers today because my gray ones got so soaked in the crazy rain yesterday. So they're drying out, but yeah, I'll take you guys along with me today. Hey guys, so today was quite boring. I mean, it's 4:47, so we're not done with the day, but it was mostly a little boring. I did in the morning make my felt plants, my felt succulents. Here they are. I don't know if this will fit in my luggage. It's quite lightweight, so weight-wise, it's good, but space-wise, I think I have space. Anyways, so yeah, but we went to a talk about like wellness and whatever. And then we went to this other talk basically about success and success in school. So it was just kind of like a panel sort of day. And then we had a break where we were just playing some Uno with like giant cards. Like it was giant Uno. And it was really fun. And now we're gonna head to dinner really early because afterwards there's like some events and stuff going on. So yeah, that's the midday update. I've had to replace my socks on my feet twice today because they've gotten so soaked because it's been raining so hard and there's crazy puddles on the campus. Like the paths get so puddly, it's crazy. So just a warning, bring an umbrella and bring a lot of socks. A vlog. So, where did I leave off? I don't know. Let's see, some interesting thing that happened. We had dinner. Well, we did some other sessions or whatever, but when we had dinner, we were supposed to have dinner with our RAs. For the London launch, any event that's like with your RAs for the new student orientation is just with whoever the RA is for the floor you're on temporarily. So I just joined the group me for that temporarily, and I'll leave it once I'm, out in London. But the dinner was supposed to be really early for everyone because there was like a rotation from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock of a bunch of different things. So there was a drum circle, which basically we drummed together and, had some fun with this like group that came in for that. There was like a more just general talk about like how to be a good resident in the dorms and whatever, and just like the resources that are available there. There were a bunch of skits that our orientation leaders put on together that some of them were really funny, some of them were a bit more serious and low-key, like kind of moving, honestly. But yeah, so that was like the majority of what we did after I filmed my last clip. But back to the dinner, basically because that started at 6, which is a bit early for something that's after dinner. They split up the groups as like these people from like this building go at 4 o'clock. These people go at 4:25. These people go at 4:50. These people go at 5:15. My group was supposed to go at 5:15, so I was like, okay, that's a normal time. It gives us less time to finish dinner, but 45 minutes is okay. Sorry, y'all. My throat's still a little messed up. So, but then, whoever organized these events and whatever, like, is like low-key not paying attention to when things are open on campus because the dining hall, it was technically open at 4 o'clock when people were going to get dinner, but it still had the lunch rotation of food. So it changed at 5. So everybody was like kind of going in at 5 o'clock. So once we got there at like 5:20-ish, there were like no seats, so we didn't really actually eat with our RAs, and the lines to get food, because everybody was there at the same time, were actually so insane. Such long lines. It was bad. It was bad. Actually, the whole point of the story is that I barely got to eat dinner. Like, I ate dinner, but I just went to get stuff that had like really short lines, so I didn't really eat much protein, didn't get really filled up, and then I left very quickly to get to, so I didn't really get to eat and sit with it and whatever. And it was just a little disorganized, which is kind of disappointing because, like, while I understand things being disorganized for the London launch pre-orientation, because this is a new thing. Like, new student orientation is not a new thing. So I'm like, why do we not know our own dining hall hours and all of this? Like, why are you telling us to go before dinner is served? It was just a little weird, but mostly today was fun. And then some of us like talked and hung out. I showered, and then some of us like talked and hung out in one of the lobbies, and it was very fun. So that was today. Hooray! And tomorrow is Sunday. My friend is actually coming to hang out with me because she doesn't go to college. She's going up in the north, but she doesn't go to college for another little bit. So she's driving up, down, I don't know my directions. She's driving from around Atlanta to here in like Covington, Oxford area. And we're gonna be hanging out and I'm gonna show her around, and then I do have some more mandatory things to go to at 2:30. So yay! Hey guys, it is day, I think 3, possibly 4 of new student orientation. It's Sunday, so if it started on Friday, no, it's day 3. So, this morning, it's Sunday, so we don't have much stuff to do until like 2:30, but my friend is coming. I'll show her around and we'll go explore Covington because I haven't really done much of that yet. And we'll get dinner and stuff. So yeah, right now I got dressed and about to head to breakfast. And then I'll meet her once she gets here. Hooray! Y'all, Oxglow was crazy. We literally, that is the most hype dance I've ever been to. Like my high school was not like that. Everybody was bumping it up and dancing, and it was like the room was full. And it was great. I was so happy. And felt very great. It was good. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but we are all playing mahjong down in the main lobby now. But I was like, and I don't know how to play mahjong, but they were gonna teach me. But I first need a shower because I smell so bad. I don't know, maybe it's not me. I don't know, but there's been smells, so I'm just gonna shower. I didn't think I was gonna shower today, but I will be. So yeah. That's that. I got a bit of content, like a little snippets of recordings from the dance, I'm so exhausted. And then some of us, like as we walked back, we played some more music and we were like dancing back to the dorm. So it was really fun. And yeah, so that was Oxglow, and tomorrow it's the Ox Olympics, and I am terrified. So, because I'm not a competitive person, but we will see how we do. Okay, talk to you guys later. So fun. Hi vlog. It's after the Ox Olympics and I'm just trying to pack everything up. I actually ended up having a sophomore roommate move in today. So she moved in kind of before her other basically her roommate is gonna come replace me once I move out tomorrow. And now I'm mostly packed for what I can pack tonight. I mostly just need a scale. One of our friends has a scale. Sorry, I'm like multitasking. But one person in our program has like a luggage scale with her. So I will try to use that, and if it ends up taking too long, I do have the number of someone, or not the number, but I have the Instagram of someone who said her roommate brought a scale for their dorm, and she was like, you guys can borrow it if you want. And I was like, okay girl, sure. So I got her Instagram, and yep. I had some very kind friends braid my hair for me so I can have it like that just for the plain. But I'm not gonna have these lime green hair ties in here, so I'm just replacing them right now. They're a little uneven because two different people did my hair. One person did one side and one person did the other, so you know, it's a little bit uneven. And normally that would like crazy bother me, like just the tightness on my head is kind of different, and that would just like piss me off and like really bother me. But I'm actually not really noticing that much unless I really think about it. So it's kind of cool that I've like I'm not freaking out. No, it's not gonna be okay. I'm actually gonna get annoyed. I haven't been able to edit like any of this video because the Wi-Fi here sucks. So that is one thing that maybe will turn you away from Emory at Oxford. The Wi-Fi is terrible. And I'm not sure how that's affecting people who are taking classes yet because, you know, classes haven't started, but it's not great. See, something's wrong. Something's just wrong. Okay, whatever. I made it more even. Anyways, I think I forgot to tell you guys like about the Ox Olympics. So basically, there were 4 different like competitions. I participated in a few of them. I did the like, there was one where you like bounced on like a yoga ball across a field, and that one really hurt my legs, but I did do that one, and I did some other ones. We did not win. We did not win Best Spirit, which is the other one, but it was really fun. So that's the update about the Ox Olympics, and I'm just talking quieter. My roommate's not even in here, but I'm just talking quieter because I'm scared people can hear me because these doors don't block sound at all. But anyways, that's that, and I'm almost all packed up. Let me flip the camera. Here's what the room's looking like right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that screaming. I think that's coming from the hallway, and that just goes to show how terrible it is. You see here we have, I'm checking 2 bags and a carry-on, but some people are just checking 1 bag. I'm just an overpacker, but it's kind of different people have different things, different amounts of bags. So don't feel pressured, you know. Anyways, yeah. We're on the bus to the airport. I'm with Lizzie. Wait. Say hi, Zombie. Say hi, Amana. Yay. We made it through security.
Barely.
One of our friends needs to go back.
The full group is not here.
The full group is not here yet. I cried in line the whole way. Yay!
I have a handful of used perfume samples.
We're in the duty-free testing.
We have a whole Toblerone and Milka section.
Ooh, that's good.
I like chocolate. I like chocolate.
Yeah, we were testing perfume, and it was really fun.
You want to be in the vlog?
Okay, bye.